It has become a mantra for Jews and Israelis the world over. 3 simple words: bring them home.
Bring them home! Bring them home!
100 days since the October 7th attacks, and more than 130 hostages remain in captivity. Thousands coming to London's Trafalgar Square to ensure they're not forgotten.
It makes me feel sick. And what's the hardest thing is that I feel like the world is asleep.
I think the world has forgotten the hostages and forgotten how this began.
Among those in captivity is Ayelet Svatitsky's brother Nadav, one of 2 UK nationals still being held.
It's a nightmare that we just can't wake up from. Waking up every morning, trying to, stay hopeful, but we worry.
Is time running out?
I believe so.
Former Home Secretary Suella Braverman was also in the crowd and joined in a 100-second silence.
We need to stand with Israel continually throughout this bitter and cruel and evil conflict.
It's clear there's still a great deal of sympathy for the remaining hostages and all those affected by the October 7th attacks. But that is just one side of the story now, of course. The other is what's happening in Gaza and the fact that Israel now stands accused of genocide in the International Court of Justice. More than 23,000 Palestinians have been killed by Israel's offensive, according to the Hamas-controlled health ministry in Gaza, where today Israeli tanks were seen on the border.
We are fighting a defensive war to bring back the hostages we fear Hamas is raping.
The killing of more than 20,000 Palestinians be counted as defensive?
We are acting in accordance with international law to pursue Hamas. Unfortunately, Hamas has spent the last 16 years cynically embedding its military infrastructure under civilian areas. We have been trying to evacuate, and they have been prevented from evacuating.
But what is condemned by many outside Israel needs no justification by those still missing loved ones. Here in Tel Aviv, another rally demanding the hostages' release. This nation forever altered. Ivor Bennett, Sky News.